Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So Alex Karp secretly visits Ukraine and becomes the first CEO to ever go to Ukraine since the start of the invasion, and something's fishy about this. So by the way, if you like the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you want to support the channel, then please make sure you check out the first link in the description box below that you can support the channel for $5 a month. So here's the first thing that is really interesting is if you type it in Google, there is no news of this happening. So there is no mainstream media who ever talks about this, except for my big competitor channel, Palantir Vision. I love the guy. He has a 51-second video on it, and there's a Reddit post about what has happened. I'm not sure if this was a Ukrainian official who misstepped and he tweeted something that he shouldn't have tweeted, but it's very interesting because, as you know, I have done videos about how there has been cryptic messaging in the earnings call, that there's a lot of upside to Q2, and basically that they have started contracts where they didn't know that they were going to get paid for, and that they're not going to abandon their customers in the greatest moments of need when paperwork is not in yet. So we had to use our fantasy to, interpret what that meant. And this Ukrainian official, Mikhailo Fedorov, I don't know who he is, he makes a very interesting statement here. So Alex is the first CEO who came to Kiev after the start of the full-scale war. Impressive support. Oh, what did I click on? Okay, well, I guess we're going to the original tweet. Okay, 1 second. Here we go. So Alex is the first CEO who came to Kiev after the start of the full-scale war. Very impressive support. And here's the very interesting thing. Faith in credibility of investments. So is the investments that they started working on supporting the Ukraine army and the war effort before any paper was signed, and they just basically used the balance sheet and the cash that they have to, risk this? And is this why they were guessing that the margin would be so low? These are all questions that were not answered. Then he says, agreed on office opening and digital support of army. So basically Palantir is opening an office in Ukraine. I guess they would not do this if there is no demand from Ukraine or, from the allied forces for them to be there. So this is a very, very interesting sign. There is, again, complete silence around this except for this tweet and my competitor YouTube channel. We have to read into the tea leaves here, but I'm very curious what this means to Q2 and Q3 earnings, and if they're getting through government contract. This is potentially a really great catalyst for Palantir. I wish them the best. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.